Talk about the head's reshaping.
Okay, the head's reshaped. It's amazing, Richard. Just before my eyes. I'm so astounded every single time it happens. So for the head reshaping, it's probably been 5 babies that I've done this with. The quantum touch work, I've worked with many, many babies, but the actual head reshaping, I can think of 5 at least. So I'll just intend energy into the head, and before my eyes, I can see the head reshaping. So it may be that there's an overlap in the bones from birth, and literally before my eyes, I can just see the reshaping. One particular case, it wasn't before my eyes, it was a C-section, and I just gave it my all. I just gave this baby everything I had. And then I walked out and they said within an hour, poof, everything just went into place.
What was happening with that baby that needed help?
That particular baby, the soft spot was imploded, it was pulled inward. And C-section has particular complications, even in the simplest case. That particular baby, no, I'm remembering now. That particular baby, the reason it was a C-section was it was stuck inside the mom. So the baby was probably up under the ribs, so the way the baby's head shaped in utero was odd. So I just sent quantum touch with all my heart and all my love and all my intent into the baby. Worked.
That's amazing.
I mean, you watched the head remodel.
Yes.
And I just wonder, would that happen without quantum touch?
No. I mean, nature is incredible the way nature is wired. That the sucking at the breast will help a pumping inside the cranium that can help the head get round. But if the overlap is too significant, it's like maybe the baby was stuck inside before the birth, or the birth was intense enough that the overlap is strong enough. That may not correct through just nature's help. So that's where quantum touch, cranial sacral can make a big difference. Yeah. And there's a lot that can happen in a single session. Sometimes a series is the more powerful, effective way to go. I had one particular baby that as soon as the baby was born, it was an obstetrician, it was a C-section, looked at the baby and said, your baby's going to need surgery. The head is so misshapen, the brain won't be able to grow properly. And so I started working on the baby every day. 12 days is what I get for daily sessions, and the baby's head is beautifully round. So that baby was significantly stuck up under the ribs, probably a few months. So hadn't moved, so the head was significantly misshapen. My husband has like a ridge at the top of his head. When I touch, I can feel the bone overlap. So in many cases, it's not a problem, but I have chronic sinus problems, and my head's really narrow. And if I had cranial sacral, I probably wouldn't have gone through a life of headaches and quantum touch. If I had quantum touch as a baby, like I can tell.
So early intervention.
The head will remold most easily for like the first 6 weeks, 3 months still remolding but there's a certain point where we can't change the shape, but we can change the function. But it's wonderful to run, just as Richard says in his level 1 book, run the energy into the sutures, and with the level 2 work, it makes it even that much more powerful.